Was that the one that I chose? Oh, that's it right there.
Intruder detected.
No!
Did I choose?
Our expedition has grown thin. Such a shame. I actually found those two amusing.
I think I chose correctly.
Shut up.
Of course, my lady.
A golem. So Darehenna's legend is true.
It is no more than an obedient machine created to follow orders and kill. Not unlike our Witcher.
So I guess we should get along famously.
You? What do you know about golems?
I don't run into them in every forest, but any good bestiary describes golems at length, and I've read more than my share of those.
Geralt, I'm not questioning your knowledge, but I should be the one to...
Actually, you are questioning my knowledge. Listen, I know what I'm doing. I'll try to get it to reveal the word that'll deactivate it, or I'll just mess with its head. Break the code.
So now we've got a burglar in our midst. Be my guest. Try.
Go
My
back to
intentions are
Minnesota.
good.
Fuckhead.
As are mine. Know, however, that this may change.
Oh, damn.
Darehenna must have been pretty lonely if he gave you eloquence.
The Master made me a guardian. Nothing less, nothing more. And you, provided you stand there, are a guest.
So you're aware you're an automaton?
Do we really know who we are, where we came from, and where we are headed? Is human life predictable in that the cycle of birth and death ensnares it? Better than mine. When a human is born, he is obedient to his parents. Later, he listens to tutors, masters, corporals. Finally, he succumbs to the will of death.
And to think that Adalbert questioned Darehenna's mastery. Who, if anyone, is allowed to pass?
Darehenna, but he is dead. Also guests may pass, but I stop intruders.
Tell me more. Who's a guest and who's an intruder?
Is it not obvious? A guest keeps his distance, or knows the name word. An intruder is anyone who enters too far, attacks me, or otherwise interferes with my being.
Has anyone tried to enter before?
I need
I
to go feed
recall
the cats
no
pretty soon.
intruders. I do, however, remember guests who left after being warned.
When was that? What did you discuss?
I am a machine. My memory is limited.
You're far more self-aware than a typical golem. Can you make sovereign decisions?
The Master made me the way I am, because long discussions were to his liking. I can make decisions, within my program, of course.
So you decide who's a guest and who's an intruder.
Who else would? Guests chat innocuously, exerting no pressure. All others are intruders.
I have other questions. Do you remember your creator?
Of course, I was summoned into being by Master Darehenna. I abide by his will, by his power, by the necessity encased in my stone bowels.
Darehenna is dead.
His word, which animates me, lives on, as does his legacy, which I protect. Empires will rise and fall, rivers will shift their courses, but I will remain obedient to one master on my eternal watch. Do that, and I shall consider you an intruder.
Darehenna must have
You,
been
like,
an
skipped the
exceptional
dialogue
man.
line.
Can you tell me about him?
I guard everything that belonged to the Master, including his privacy, which he valued highly, I can tell you nothing.
Not gonna do that.
I have other questions. Did your creator give you a name?
I'm called obedience and unyielding persistence. I am a guardian and the humblest of servants.
A golem's name is the word that gave it life, and that can take it away. You must have a name.
I own nothing. Everything belongs to my master. How could I divulge the name if I exist solely to protect my creator's property?
Powerful magic created you. Derhana was a true master.
He is still, since his mastery survives.
As a conscious being, you must be lonely here.
You are wrong. The pain of the world, melancholy, lies within the domain of emotions and feelings. My thoughts are governed by pure logic, restricted by my program.
But you can learn. They say that a penchant for philosophy can only come from curiosity.
In my case, it comes from the will of the master, who liked to speak with me.
And do you feel a need to discuss?
I feel nothing. I just have that need.
Can we discuss the program that controls your behavior?
Of course not.
I have other questions. All right. I think I know how to get past this thing without a fight.
Burglar witchers, philosopher golems, an expedition replete with fascinating discoveries.
And terrible disappointments. Shut up, Adelbear.
Damn.
And you, Witcher, deal with that golem.
We know you exist by the will of your master, thanks to the name word he gave you.
That is true.
I can't ask as a guest because then I become an intruder.
You were created to discern intruders from guests. You are to stop the former and greet the latter.
Intruders must be stopped.
By the sacred rite of hospitality, as a guest, I will now enter this chamber.
You are a fool. Customs are a human creation, and no part of my code. Stop the intruders.
Son of a bitch. Is it worth going back through all that? God damn it.
A golem?
It is
I don't
Geralt.
accept my Derhana.
The man
So you
will
and who well, you I have do you dare
his
I have did you power but and
I-
good I have all right
Bur-
we know you are you aware that intruders may seek to deceive you?
I have stone fists to defend myself against those armed with swords. I have my iron logic to defend against those armed with words.
But intruders could include sorcerers who alter reality. They could be illusionists or mere liars. What then is certain?
My existence is certain, as is my master's will.
It's one of these two. He knows that Dear Henna, I think, is dead. So I think only you and the Masters will exist. Everything else is doubtful. Let's go with that.
Since only you and the Master's legacy exist for certain, everything else is doubtful. A malicious intruder could cloud your senses.
I am the Guardian. The Master prepared me for that.
He couldn't foresee everything, so he gave you a mind to compensate. You're much more conscious and intelligent than a Guardian needs to be. Your Master says, greet guests and stop intruders. That is certain, but everything else can be a lie. And you cannot allow yourself to attack guests. That would be against your Master's will.
Guests must be greeted, and intruders must be stopped. This is Gehenna's will. Are you a guest or an intruder?
Doesn't matter what I answer. Your senses deceive you. You can trust only your mind. You can't assume I'm a guest, because I may be an intruder. You can't assume I'm an intruder, because I may be a guest.
This is a contradiction, a paradox. The law of excluded middle.
Does not
We've
compute.
done it. We've penetrated Gehenna's laboratory.
Let's have a look.
All right, before we go on, I'm going to save.
This is better than I'd hoped.
A great success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
And I'm going to go feed that cat. Bob, take over, please.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it. Later and Lorne. Lisa and Lorne. Later, dear!
The device, what is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid, and
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
they were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adelbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, Ma'am.
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about witches. About you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host and survived.
Bob, what the fuck did you do, Bob? What happened? Why did this happen? God damn it, Bob. What do I don't even know how to get out of this. Oh, I could just load game. What the fuck? It loaded so many things. Should I guess this one?
We've done it.
Yeah.
We've penetrated Dehenna's laboratory.
Let's have a look. This is better than I'd hoped.
A great success for Nilfgaard, this mission.
Maybe you'll get that promotion.
Describes finding an important document about the Vrans. Dehenna's notes from a trip he took to Seracania.
Can you feel that?
My medallion's vibrating.
Another masking illusion. I'll try to disperse it. Later Elorn, Lisa Elorn, later dear!
Oh shit.
The device, what is it?
You've done your job. You'll be paid and...
Paid like the scholars were? They died once they were no longer useful.
They were never useful, but Cynthia insisted. Fortunately, they were so kind as to remove themselves without my help.
I'm not about to be that kind.
Adalbert, you know what you're to look for.
Yes, Mom.
It's a prototype megascope. I didn't know it had survived.
What's it do?
The artifact detects an emotional bond with a person. Its user need only focus on that person and the device will establish a connection.
Great tool for a spy.
Yes.
Time you fulfilled your end of the bargain. What do you know about my past?
You were a rider of the Wild Hunt. I read
What?
the reports.
Don't the Nilfgaardians have anything better to do than write reports about witchers?
Not about
That's just
witches.
peanut butter sandwich.
About
What?
you. You are the sole person to have been a member of the host and survived.
What?
Anything else? Any detail you can give me would be useful.
Don't trust Letho.
You think I trust the people I hunt?
He's your foe today, but he wasn't always.
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
because I like you.
What?
Is there anything to prove I was part of the Wild Hunt?
Nothing. Apart from the fact that Nilfgaardian intelligence agents are drawn and quartered for lying in their reports.
An enlightened nation indeed.
You haven't the faintest notion how many people are interested in you. Very important people.
Yeah, but a king would
because
know
I
who I
survived.
was.
You're
He's
a
not very
former
important.
rider of the hunt, and you live. You may be the key to solving the mystery of the retinue, and they all know that. You must watch out for yourself.
The hell, the text changes. Are these hidden things? Do you guys see that?
Let's say you've satisfied my curiosity.
Well then, consider me glad to have satisfied a witcher, whatever the way.
Whoa.
I'd like to try out the device.
You realize that can only end badly.
Cut in again and I'll put you in my report. You may use it, but just once.
Giving state secrets away to a Nordling. Will you mention that in your report?
You're sure to be named a commander one day, Adalbert. But until that happens, be a good boy and do your job.
Article 22 of the Code
Oh
is
my
clear.
God.
Suspicion of treason is sufficient grounds to strip a commander of power. Article 1 of my personal code is equally clear. Traitors must be subjected to the most painful death possible.
Fuck. This guy's crazy. Oh, that wasn't the right one. That, maybe? Good lord.
Expect that.
Multiplication. Second year at the academy, all mages learn it.
I didn't expect you to take my side.
Well, now choose one person you wish to contact. After that, the artifact's mine.
I'm glad that guy died.
Nilfgaardian agents get quartered for lying in reports. What does the Empire do to agents who kill their colleagues?
Nothing. As long as no one finds out.
Will we meet again?
I wouldn't mind at all. Look for me at the inn.
Whoa.
How do you know I knew Letho?
I've read...
The reports, I know. Why are you warning me about him?
because I like you.
Oh, we've already heard
Let's
all
say
Well then, consider me...
that. Okay.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't eavesdrop while I eavesdropped.
I shan't trouble you. I've a lot of work to do here.
Oh, shit. Can I only think of one person? Well, I mean, we could... Maybe this is how you find out how Roach becomes a horse. Dandelion's probably screwing someone. Radovid, we haven't seen at all. Saskia is probably boring. Triss makes the most sense from a story. What? I think we're going to do Radovid.
Your move, sire?
Yes. You see, Cardwin, I like it when it's my move. And as you have rightly noticed, Mage, that time has come.
The situation on the board favors you, sire.
Indeed. The pieces are arrayed just as I wanted.
My queen is at a disadvantage.
That's putting it lightly. She is cornered. Moreover, you must sacrifice your rook, and your knight cannot possibly block my bishop. In other words, checkmate, Cardwin.
I hope, sire, that the talks in Lochmuin play out as our game did.
I have done everything in my power to position my pawns correctly. I'll know in time who to pin down.
That wasn't that interesting.
I hope you learned something useful.
I'm just sorry I can't use the artifact a few more times.
Its power has been depleted.
I understand. Thanks anyway.
Huh. Huh.
There are his notes about the city's history. Diana mentions some bacteria strains. Diana's notes from a mutation procedure manual.
Please see the others. I'm not going to go through all that dialogue to see the others. I'm sure you can Google them. No wonder they delayed Cyberpunk. Guess I can't loot that. All right. Well, that's that thing. Oh, wait. Did she already leave? Ah, shit. We gotta go find her. We gotta go see what's up in the end. Yeah, return to the surface.
At your service.
I already made it. Watch.
Greetings, handsome.
It's a brazen attack.
We need to talk.
Of course.
These ruins must hold many secrets.
I'm certain of that. It was a beautiful city. A city full of talent and hope. But that ill ended with the coming of the Nordling armies.
Think the city would have survived if those armies had been Imperial?
Your king started the war with the Enshe. Nilfgaard's relations with the elves have always been peaceful.
They really did a job on your brain.
Huh.
You had me fooled back in Vergen. That sweet face of yours. Never suspected it could belong to someone who fanatically believes in conquering the North.
Mock me if you must. But I truly believe one huge empire is humanity's only hope. Many nations under one crown. With shared laws, advanced science, burgeoning industry and trade, and no wars, of course.
Sounds great. Let me know when it works out. I'd gladly spend my old age in a land like that. That was an interesting adventure, Cynthia.
Yes. People bond over experiences like that.
Yeah, kind of makes you wonder what happened back in Vergen. Did you get your promotion?
Not yet. But His Imperial Majesty rewards dedication.
Can he discern the truth from lies?
What do you mean?
I take it the Emperor has no idea his sorceress helped a mutant kill a Nilfgaardian mage.
It was a dangerous expedition. Casualties were inevitable. He'll content himself with that.
Got time to talk? Or are you off on another dangerous mission?
Even we Nilfgaardian agents rest sometimes.
Whoa.
You knew what we'd find in that laboratory.
Come again?
You wanted the bacteria strains that killed the Vrans.
Genome, I'm playing it for both.
Derhenna's notes from his research into them.
This is very dangerous knowledge.
I suspect that's exactly why the Emperor is so interested.
The North is in chaos. An epidemic is the last thing you need. And one could break out if Derhenna's book fell into the wrong hands.
Fortunately, it's now in the right hands. In Emir's civilized and manicured hands.
Precisely.
I found some of Derhenna's notes. He studied the history of the Vrans, right?
Among other things.
He makes several mentions of an epidemic.
Loch Muin conceals many more secrets than we imagined. I doubt we'll ever know all of them.
Well, if Derhenna's to be trusted, the epidemic had something to do with the Enshe. Maybe the Vrans caught the disease from the elves.
I'm no expert on diseases, Witcher. Who knows? Perhaps Derhenna was right, and the decline of Vrani civilization was much darker and more sudden than we thought.
Used the artifact yet?
I'm working on improving it. I think it'll be useful one day.
I'm finding it hard to believe anything you say.
Did you come here to insult me?
No. Sorry.
What exactly do you want?
I was curious. I wanted to see which Cynthia I'd meet this time. The spy, the sorceress, or maybe the woman.
Which were you hoping to meet?
The real one.
Let's assume you're speaking to her. How do you like her?
Let's say I like her quite a bit.
Compliments are clearly not your forte.
I just told you why I've come. Care to tell me why you invited me?
Let's say I was interested to see which Geralt would show up.
And?
Hand check.
minstrels got it right. Women of the South are both passionate and clever.
I like to improvise.
Yeah, I noticed. Farewell, Cynthia.
Verfail.
Wait, didn't I have to talk to her about this thing? Oh, nope, never mind.
This would never happen if the Conclave still existed.
I don't
And
want
if Grandma
anything to
had a
do with you.
moustache, she'd be
Oh, so we are doing that. Are those marked? Those aren't marked. Oh, we got an upgrade.
Leave the royal courts. Pour venom into rulers' ears no more. It's not too late to repent.
I'm not sure who should do that.
Sorceress flogging another on sable fur with the other.
You're no
moaning
Prince
and-
Charming.
I don't want anything to do with you.
Greetings.
Greetings.
I'm Geralt.
Brass of Banard. I remember you from Thanad. I believe I saw you in Oxenfurt, too.
Seems we only ever meet on Elvenland.
Indeed. But I suspect you're not here to chat about elven ruins.
Actually, I'm here because of your weapon expertise.
What?
I'm no expert.
You're the best swordsmith among mages.
I'm more interested in the cultural relics of other races, actually.
I'm going to need a solid cultural relic in my hand.
I guess the circumstances require haste.
Tell me what you know about those gargoyles that are bothering you.
They were servants of the mages who once lived in Loch Muin. The mages left, but the gargoyles remained behind. They're still lethal. The quarters they guard are simply inaccessible.
What?
Greetings.
I think that person pushed them
Found a
out.
manuscript that might help.
Interesting. This volume is sealed by ancient magic.
Only highly valuable things get that kind of protection.
Too true.
Do you know how to unlock it?
I'd need ingredients that can be obtained from certain monsters. Unfortunately, they don't occur around here. I'll need the pheromones of a Queen Endriga, the blood of a Necker warrior, and the brain of a Bulvor.
Pretty sure I have all
We
that.
can substitute the tongue of a rot fiend for the harpy's egg.
Quite a list. I'll see what I can find.
Yeah, I got all those.
I have the ingredients you mentioned.
Unbelievable. Give them to me. We must get the proportions right. Done. Let's see what's in the manuscript. By the gods.
What did you find?
Instructions. A description of how to forge the legendary sword known as Cairn. The sword will be yours.
Well.
You deserve it, Witcher. I will consider forging it an honor.
Thanks. So long.
Wait, is he not crafting it? Oh. 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 Six. Chance of instant kill is pretty good. Extends the duration of blade oils. Huh. I only have one Yisgith rune though. I only need 2. Does this guy have any?
Tell me what you...
Whoa. The hell? The Zerikon tournament is insane. Takes a dragon scale? The hell is that? That thing seems good as shit. Whoa. Look at that armor. What the fuck? That armor's insane. It's 3,200 gold. Good God. I don't have that much money. Wait a minute. Hold on, I just realized something. Okay, I don't have that much money. Is that the best armor in the game?
Renouncement!
Elder Blood is better? Oh.
Shatter your towers and
Who's got the
crystal
rings?
walls! Break your wands and burn your hats!
The White Wolf?
Oh, he's got one. Oh my God. 57 to 66, chat. Unreal. So we should do... Where's the gargoyle contract? Do I just have to wander around? Finish Mystic River? Mystic River is done. Do I have to go talk to someone to craft it?
Hey there!
I have those two, but I don't have the other thing.
Look!
Leave the royal courts!
I know Sam wanted to start Dying Light
Ruler's
today, so I
ears, no
couldn't.
more. It's
I
not
couldn't start,
too late
obviously.
to repent.
So we won't be playing Dying Light, which means we'll probably just be going straight into Witcher 3 after this. Although there is, I'm not sure, because I can't really stream that much till next Sunday. Because Tuesday we've got Court of Swords. Wednesday we have Drop Frames and Roleplay. I can stream Thursday, but Friday and Saturday of next week I'm gone. So. And the other thing is, I don't know how fast, I got to see where Ko's at with Coder. Because if he's close to finishing Coder 2, by the time I get back, I think next on his list is Witcher 3. And I don't want to play the same game as him. I'm not sure where to go. Someone was saying that I go back to where those people were, but go back to where those people were, but keep going that way. Realize that's like probably the vaguest thing.
Constable John Natalis.
Interex John Natalis. He is regent.
Oh, he's getting restless.
He's a gentleman, not a politician.
Ah.
Yeah, again, you guys are spouting speculation. I'll just message him and
Prepare for your
figure out what his plan is.
Treating us final, but we're dangerous and armed. With the authority.
So, even the Nilfgaardians have graced us with their presence.
Your Excellency knows well that our hosts are libertines and eccentrics.
My dear
Yeah, I'm not.
Northern business should truly...
Witcher Geralt. We meet again. Who would have known? I thought cats always landed on four paws, but I see wolves sometimes do as well. I trust you have not come to demand my surrender again.
I've come to find the Kingslayer.
And once again don the robes of a hero. Enjoy the fame.
I don't know about robes, Arian, but something along those lines.
Well, as much as I detested Foltest, Temeria now trembles in its foundations, and I sincerely hope Natalis succeeds in salvaging it. Otherwise, the barons will tear the country into bits.
The last time we saw each other, you had locked yourself in a cellar full of oil that you had set on fire.
I grew up wandering the nooks and corners of that fortress, Witcher. I know passages even the mice have not heard of.
For a long time, a lot of people thought you were dead.
Well, that would make two of us, am I right?
Shouldn't you be in Vizima? I heard things got a bit chaotic after Foltest died. It might be a good time to try your luck, especially if you've got royal blood in the family.
Clearly, you do not understand what will happen here, Geralt. The re-establishing of the Council and Conclave is but a pretext. The North's most important rulers have come here not to reconstruct some assembly of mages, but to seal the balance of power and establish spheres of influence. Only fools and cowards have remained at home.
No extravagant excuses.
Forgive me, Excellency, but I must disagree. Let us be realists. The Emperor would learn of every word spoken here and...
The absence of certain people is telling. The absence of others, downright astounding.
Oh, there's a room down here.
Final? But
What's this?
I'll have no discussion.
Lock.
This will be a practical object lesson.
Here we go. What the fuck? What the fuck? Why did these suddenly just get really crazy hard? What the fuck? The hell? That just got ridiculous. Those guys like 5 seconds ago were the easiest mobs in all of existence. And then here they just become stun-locking pieces of shit. Oh God.
It's vibrating.
Sixth encrypted room. All right, Chad, here we go. Floor to the right of the entrance, floor to the left. Floor to the right of the entrance. Or to the left. Left wall, right wall. Alright, let's just get our Quinn up in case this goes bad. Nice.
You hold the sword of Aramil, who defied his king's rule. The Lord of the Wild Hunt desires the gene of the Elder Blood. He seeks to fling open the gates between the worlds so that terror and destruction may reign. The King of the Hunt ordered me slain, and the wraiths born of his command assumed living form, pursuing me through the voids between the worlds for centuries. I have arrived at Loch Muin. Though tired, I know I will not rest. The riders of the hunt draw near. On my back, I can feel their deathly breath.
What? Holy shit, that sword. It's not, I mean, it's okay. I think it actually is better than Deathwind. Where's the Elder Chest?
Constable John Natalis.
Interrex John Natalis.
I got rid of the gargoyles.
Excellent. At last we can explore the hitherto inaccessible districts. And here's your reward.
Finico, thanks for the 26. Ooh, we need hardened leather. Oh my god, Aaron with the raid. How's it going? What is, Aaron, what do you call your viewership? The Aurelianites? The Glitter Squad? The people? I don't know about that. People? What are you saying? I don't know, I'm a bad streamer, never give him a name. I mean, I'm just messing with you. We're near the end of the game here. Keep in mind, guys, I haven't played Witcher 2 yet, so please don't spoil anything that Erin was doing. Although I'm sure mostly she was just finding people to sleep with in the game. Because she loves watching, you know, the Witcher sex scenes just non-stop on repeat with Geralt. Oh my god, what a liar. I mean, I'm not the one that's trying to sell a lie here. Can we get some, I don't know. I only did it twice. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. We found Lesbo Nancy in this game, so that was kind of weird. And because he looks like Henry Cavill, so it's totally different. Well, I'm going to tell Henry that you're playing him in a game where you're just, you know, making him you know. He's fine with it? Okay.
Come back for a game sometime.
Chat, do I have the craft for the rune? I don't think I do. I should just buy that. What do you have, a neck tattoo? Because I'm hardcore as fuck. Oh shit. Well, I guess we're playing dice. Oh my god, 3 of a kind. Who am I? Yeah, it says, see, the guy resigned. I was so good. He didn't even want to fight me. He a bitch.
Leave the royal courts. Pour venom into rulers' ears.
All right, hold on. Fuck, I already had it. Okay, there we go. All right, let's put these things right here. Wait a minute. Oh my god, so much damage. I really want to try to get this chest piece that he has. Like, look at this chest piece that he has, chat. It's insane. Oh wait, we're crafting. Hold on. The armor of Tirnalia is so good. Jesus. Hey, Aaron, what are we doing for dinner? Have you thought about that yet? Do you have any idea? What are you cooking me?
With the other moaning and writhing and begging for more.
All right, chat. This is the funeral. Because Aaron asked me to cook. We're not going to make it through the night. It's cold. We don't want to go outside. Then I have to cook. So maybe we'll make cereal. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Renounce magic, I tell you.
Okay, what quest do I have now? Where is this?
Break your wands and burn your hats. Turn away.
You get the Gith armor from a chest in the sewers? I thought I already saw everything in the sewers. Oh, what the hell's this? Aaron, how far are you in The Witcher anyways? Okay, can you stop freaking out, dude? You just got the Skellige? Oh, Skellige's beautiful. Wait, you're not very far at all. What the hell? Skellige is like not far at all. You're level 19? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you beat the game around like level 45. Oh, armor of Ys. I mean, you're 0%, so compare. Wow. Wow. Aaron throwing the fucking gauntlet down. Jesus Christ. What's that armor look like? Holy, what the fuck? 30 robust cloth? Good lord. Wait, can you sell monster components to a vendor? I need to probably sell some stuff. Maybe I could just buy that chest. No wonder Cyberpunk got delayed. Get out of the way. Wait, didn't I just go in a circle? Oh, this is main story.
Your Majesty.
I've waited long for this meeting. You left Redania so suddenly I had no chance to give you the send-off you so richly deserved.
Your Majesty, I fail to understand why I have been arrested. I've done nothing but serve Redania's interests, supporting the rebellion, undermining Henselt, risking my own reputation on your behalf.
I'm no longer the little boy who believed your every word.
Why do you do this, Radovid? I was there at your most trying hours. Without me, you
Aaron, do you recognize any of these people?
I don't understand.
You understand very well. You conspired against my father Vizimir, and against me. The entire Redanian court once trembled in fear of Philippa Eilhart.
Untrue, sire. You must let me explain. What are your charges, Your Majesty?
Ambassador.
Triss Marigold was kind enough to compile a list of persons making up the secret society known as the Lodge of Sorceresses. Some Nilfgaardian sorceresses were members as well, but you need not be bothered with them, my lady.
Triss, you're mad!
The Lodge ordered Demaven killed. It ordered Foltest killed.
Whoa.
I suspect you played a part in my father's death. And if I released you from the Dimeritium, you'd kill me too. You're finished, Eilhart. There will be a trial, due process, everything as it should be. But know that you shall not wriggle out of this. You shall be convicted of conspiracy, treason, and regicide. They'll rip your flesh from you in bits before they burn you at the stake. Throughout my childhood, I felt your cold stare on the back of my neck. When I issued orders, my subjects would search with their eyes for Philippa Eilhart's gesture of consent. The entire court at Tretogor looked on as you humiliated me. All Redania laughed behind my back. You taught me to look everyone in the eye. Forced them to lower their gaze, do you remember? A king must never show weakness, uncertainty, you said. I've mastered that skill. Yet there is one I could never force to submit. You. You've one chance to shorten your suffering. Admit to everything, here and now in the Ambassador's presence. Look me in the eye and repent. Submit. As you wish. Torturer. Put out those vile eyes.
You're making a grave error, sire.
What the hell?
We will talk again, witch.
The Philippa Eilhart problem has been resolved. We must return to camp.
Wait here, Excellency. Ahead.
Good grief.